Hello everyone, today we are going to take a trip to the magnificent Blenheim Palace. Blenheim Palace is one of the most beautiful buildings in England. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is located in the picturesque countryside of Oxfordshire. The palace was built in the early 18th century and it was the birthplace of the famous British Prime Minister, Sir Winston Churchill. If you want to explore the palace, the admission prices start at £22.50 per adult, which will only give you access to the park and gardens. For £35, your ticket also includes access to the staterooms, Churchill exhibition and horse riding exhibition. Your ticket will then be an annual pass as well, so you can visit as often as you like in the next year. The prices may vary depending on the season and the time of the year, so make sure to check their website for the latest price and deals. Did you know that the palace has been used as a filming location for many movies and TV shows? Some of the notable productions filmed here include Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Spectre and Transformers: The Last Night. Even though we keep talking here about Blenheim Palace, it is the only non-royal palace that is called a palace here in the UK. The palace is open every day except for Christmas Day. The opening hours vary, so make sure to check the website for the latest information. For us, the opening hours of 10 AM until 6 PM is relatively short. We easily spend the whole day here. Besides that, access to the palace itself, for example, already closes at 4 PM. Therefore, make sure you check the separate opening hours of each place to visit within the palace grounds. When you arrive at the palace, you will be greeted by stunning gardens. The gardens cover over 2,000 acres and are a perfect spot for a picnic or a stroll. The former gardens were designed by Henry Wise and feature a stunning water terrace, rose garden and the famous Churchill Memorial Garden. After you have explored the gardens, it is time to explore the palace. The staterooms are truly magnificent and are decorated with some of the finest artworks and furniture. You can also visit the Churchill exhibition, which is dedicated to the life and legacy of Sir Winston Churchill. You will see some of his personal belongings, including his famous cigar. If you have some extra time, we highly recommend that you take a walk to the lake, where you can see the stunning Grand Bridge. The Grand Bridge is one of the most iconic features of Blenheim Palace and is a perfect spot for a photo opportunity. You just can't miss this bridge on your arrival or departure. The palace was built in the early 18th century and is a masterpiece of Baroque architecture. It was commissioned by John Churchill, the first Duke of Marloborough, as a reward for his victory over the French at the Battle of Blenheim in 1704. The palace was designed by Sir John van Broek and Nicholas Hawksmoor, two of the most prominent architects of that time, and it took over 20 years to complete. One of the most striking features of the palace is its size. It's one of the largest non-royal residences in England, with over 187 rooms spread across 7,000 square meters. The staterooms are the most impressive part of the palace, and they are decorated with some of the finest artworks and furniture from the 18th century. One of the most interesting rooms in the palace is the Long Library, which is over 55 meters long and houses over 10,000 books. The library is also home to the portrait of the first Duke of Marlborough by Sir Godfrey Kneller, one of the most famous portraits of the time. In conclusion, Blenheim Palace is a truly magnificent place to visit. From its stunning gardens to its staterooms and Churchill exhibition, there's so much to see and do here. We hope you enjoyed this Blenheim Palace tour. Even though prices are a bit expensive, we highly recommend it, and we will definitely make use of our annual pass and come back another time. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get more updates about amazing places around the world.